Hey folks, we're back at it again, and today we're doing something that I've wanted to do for a while called the washi tape challenge. I'll put a link in the description for the original video so you can see how it all started. I just thought it was super cool and wanted to try it out. You can see that I've already tested out some tapes, ooh, they're pretty, and we're going to be using these two, a lovely star pattern and a frilly thing that I don't know what the name of the style is. I'm gonna be honest. It's nice though. You'll also notice that I did my nails. You know, I don't do them often, but when I do, I make a bloody mess. You can't really see it on the camera, but my hands are covered in blue and glitter. Anyway, let's get on with it. So I have a pre-prepared sketch, and basically the point of the challenge is to use the washi tape to colour it in. Right from the get-go, I will say be careful with the type of tape and the type of paper that you are using, because it all has different properties. The kind I used was so sticky that it actually tore up the paper, so I highly recommend putting the tape on your skin a few times first to get rid of some of that, you know, residue stuff. I gave my piece a thicker outline than I usually do because the tape I used was pretty opaque and I could barely see the drawing underneath. And you use a craft knife to use this, so you have to have precision. I do not have that. I kept it very simple for my first try. I went with, you know, my love of oversized clothes for an easier time, and having mentioned that you use a craft knife to get the tape into the right shape, have a light hand or heavy paper, or both. You know, my paper survived, but just barely. I almost had a perfect cutout of a jumper on my hands here. The pattern on the tape was so good for me to use, especially for a first try, because I was able to line up the stars perfectly, so we had a nice repeating pattern. It looks way more professional than I thought it would, and I love the effect that it gives. As for colouring the rest of the piece, I went with coloured pencils because 1, I was too lazy to get out any paints, and 2, I hadn't used classic colouring pencils for a very long time. When I was younger, before using digital art, before I used paints or markers or anything like that, I used to work exclusively with coloured pencils, and it was so nice to get back to that. Building the colour and stuff was really relaxing for me to do. I had a nice time with it. It was nice to go back to basics. Real quick, I just want to apologise for the fact that this little bit is filmed in portrait and not landscape. I'm an idiot, and I'm too lazy to film it again. Build a bridge. It was a lot of prep, and a lot of kerfuffle, but I'm really happy with it. It's a fun thing to try if you'd like a certain effect to the picture that you're making. I felt a lot more professional than I usually do from, you know, using that craft knife. I tried a couple of other small pieces as well with different sort of tapes, and you can do so many things with it. There's so much opportunity, and just do it and be creative and mess things up. It'll be awesome. I just love how it's a splash of bright colour and a pattern, and it melds very well with the rest of the piece. Like, I was surprised by how good it looks. Thank you so much for watching. Check out the person who did the original challenge because they have some really cool stuff. If you have any more challenges that you'd like me to try out, I would love to hear about it because I'm running out of ideas and I love trying new things. If you liked this video, pop me a like because it really helps me out, and if you like my art, maybe give me a cheeky little subscribe. I hope you're having a lovely time wherever you are, and stay safe. Ta-da!